Hello, and welcome back to the Test Drive Podcast, brought to you by Sport Car USA. I'm your host, Lee Bodette. Hi there, everybody, and welcome to our Test Drive Podcast number 47. It's been a while. I'm Lee Bodette, your host. Been a radio broadcaster for over 40 years. I'm the series host of Test Drive on the YouTube channel, and the frontman and host person for Sport Car USA, where we buy and sell modern muscle cars all over the country. So if you're looking for a muscle car, or maybe you want to get rid of a muscle car, get a hold of Sport Car USA by sportcarusa.com. Love cars, absolutely love cars. And I thought today we'd center the podcast around the brand new Chevelle SS that supposedly is coming out. And I say supposedly because I've been on the various YouTube channels, and reading various articles on the Chevelle SS. I can't really get a definitive answer as to whether this car is going to be produced or whether it's just a concept car. I know Chevrolet, in conjunction with Trans America Worldwide, they've come up with what it looks like a concept Chevelle 70 SS. And they're saying that it'll be available in the third quarter of 2025. Now, I also saw that the Chevelle SS was coming out in 2024. Well, here we are, almost in October, and I haven't heard anything whether that's going to be coming to fruition or not. The Chevelle SS, of course, came out in the 60s and 70s into the mid-70s, made its debut in 1964. And what they were trying to do is compete with the Ford Fairlane and other muscle cars out there. What I've found out about the Chevelle SS is that it is a really cool looking car. The problem is, after looking at the YouTube channels and the various articles I've read, they all look different. They all look different to me. They all look pretty cool though, but they really seem to change quite often. So I'm guessing that these probably are in fact concept cars. They're saying that if you were to buy a production Chevelle SS, you're probably going to have an option of a 4 and a 6-cylinder, maybe a V8 with a 6.2 liter, 455 horsepower. Definitely not going to be an HV, an electric car. That's not happening with the Chevelle SS. I hope it does come out because it looks really, really cool, as I mentioned. They are saying that with Trans Am Worldwide, you might be able to get a Chevelle SS with a 6.4 custom tuned motor, which will generate 900 horsepower. And they even have a third motor that'll generate 1,500 horsepower, which is insane. Absolutely. The cars that I've seen online, you can YouTube it yourself. The LED lights, nice bold grille, SS badging throughout, and the quad tailpipes. I've always been a Chevelle fan. As you know, with my previous podcast, I'm a huge Mustang guy. And now I'm kind of into Corvettes because I have owned a couple of Corvettes, but I still have my 66 Mustang. But there's something about that Chevelle SS when you go to a car show and you hear the rumble, and it's just iconic. The concept cars that I've been seeing, they look amazing. They've done a really, really nice job with the retro design and, catering with the modern amenities. What's this going to cost? By production-wise, if Chevrolet does in fact produce this car, they're saying a loaded one will be about $75,000. Now, if you go with Trans Am Worldwide, who in conjunction with Chevrolet, coming up with the Chevelle 70 SS, you're looking at about $165,000 to start. So again, I'm a little confused. Not really. Wouldn't be the first time, by the way. Wouldn't be the first time at all. But I'm really hoping that this Chevelle SS does come to fruition. When they settle on the vehicle, I think it's going to be another iconic Chevrolet. Supposedly, it's built off the 6th generation Camaro. That's where it's all starting from. Again, they said 2024, and we're almost out of 2024 months. So let's hope that the third quarter of 2025, the Chevelle SS will be available for sale, whether it's through Trans America Worldwide or whether Chevrolet intends to produce it. That's podcast number 47. Thanks for listening. I'm Lee Bodette, your host. Be sure to check out our test drive series on the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time on our next test drive podcast. And remember, let's never forget the men and women serving this great country of ours. Goodbye, everybody.